A profusely fine bird's-eye view from behind this park. His park has been much the admiration of all the stranger ones, Greekish and Romanos, who arrive to hear. The straight road down the center, see relief map, bisects the park, which is said to be the largest of his kind in the world. On the right prominence confronts you the handsome Vines Regent's Lodge, while, turning to the other supreme piece of cheeks, exactly opposite, you are confounded by the equally handsome Chief Sacristary's residence. Around is a little amiably tufted, and man is cheered when he bewonders, through the boskage, how the nature in all Frisco is enlivened by gentlemen's seats. Here are heavy suppers, 'tis for daddies, housings for 100 heirs of our super-thin 1,000. By gum, but you have resin. Of these tall warts are yielded out juices for joint oils and papasses for paynims. Listeneth, 'tis a tree story. How Olave, that furl, was a-planted in her live-side. How Tannabloom held Tannabloom. How rude in Norlands. The black and blue marks athwart the weald, which now barely is so stripped, indicate the presence of Sylvius Beltings. Therewithal shady rides lend themselves out to rustic cavalries. In yonder valley, too, stays Mountain Sprite. Any pretty deers are to be caught inside, but it is a bad pities of the plain. A scarlet pimpernel now mules the mound, where anciently first murders were wanted to take root. By feud Fionn Halion, Talking Tree and Sinning Stone stay on either hand. Historical leaves droppings may also be garnered up with Sir Seamus Swift-Patrick, Archfield Chaplain of St. Lucan's. How familiar it is to see all these interesting adventments with one snake's eyes. Is all? Yet not. Here ones. At the bottom fundus of this royal park, which, with Tvigit Shayajan Gardenin, is open to the public till night at late, so well the Sissa strides, so will the Pederestians. Do not fail to point to yourself a depression called Hall Hollow. It is often quite gutter-gloomering in our duel, and gives curious thoughts to the head, but the banders of the Pentapolitan Polizversers bassoons into it on windy wooden stays their well-booming wolvertones. Ulvos, Ulvos, where Volk doors too begin to tremble by our moving pictures at this moment, when I am to place my hand of our true friend shapes upon thee knee, to mark well what I say. Through shayest who? In Amsterdam there lived a... But how? You are tremblotting, you wretched, like a very Jerry. Neat? Will you agree me, sir? Guige Butel of Staub, to feel you? Yes, how it trembles, the timid. Vortigern, ah Gordagern, overlord of Mercia, or doth brainskin flinch grief? Stemming, what boyageness, soul shadow shows, 'tis just Gibberweek's joke, it must have stole. Oh, keep silence, both, put shame you. I have heard her voice, somewhere else's before me, in these ears still, that now are for mine.